Hello folks, Andy here. Welcome back to the boat build. At last, I'm out of the metal shop. I'm in the woodwork shop and we can get on with making some of the furniture for this new boat. Plus I'll be making furniture etc. for my boat, but we're on with this. It's good to get in here. So we're making this book bought several years ago. It's a good reference book. The guy's been fitting furniture for narrowboats etc. for years, and just sort of copying or using this as a base to make some furniture for the boat. So there'll be stuff like that. Doors, corner cupboards. That's first thing we're doing. 2 sets of access steps with built-in storage. So there'll be a 2 step one on the bow of the boat and a 3-step one on the stern to get down from the cruiser deck at the back. So it's very good, shows you the diagrams how to do it all, gives you an idea, and you can use these type of books as a base for what you're doing and you just adapt them to what you want, but it's nothing too hard, any of this joinery, anyway, if you're a bit of a DIYer. Glazed doors for the side hatches, we're doing those, so you can have the external doors open but your glazed doors on the inside shut if it's a bit of a mucky day. Settee, and that turns into a double berth. Well, we're doing something similar to that on this boat, but I think they're doing 2 straight ones either side of the boat, and then they'll come together in the middle from each side to make the bed, the double bed, and we'll get the upholstery done. Something similar to that, a TV cabinet. Anyway, there'll be more than that. There's the kitchen cupboards to make. There's the cupboard for the calorifier and the inverter and all that. We'll do all that, but this is a narrowboat and Dutch porch joinery design for boat fitters by Mike Jordan, and it's a good detailed book for some easy enough things to make if you're not too bad at DIY. So the first thing is we're doing those steps. And the timber we'll be using is this tulip wood. It's a hardwood, it's lightweight, it's very reasonably priced for any timber nowadays, so it's very expensive, but not as expensive as a lot of it, probably 4 or 5 times less than oak, but it comes up nice. Here's things I made before for my boat which I've still not fitted. So that's that timber just with a clear varnish on. Don't go too dark, and I think that looks good. So I've measured up for the steps in there, and on here, this board, if you make anything, if you draw it all out to size and then mark all the joints and everything with the correct size timbers that you're using, it's all in front of you then. You don't take a lot of working out, all your angles are there and everything. So this is my storyboard. That's a view through the side for the steps going up to the stern. So we've got 3 goings, as they're called, which are the treads, and there's your risers, the vertical bit, same as on a staircase, risers and goings. These will hinge on that point there, so that's a flap that will lift up, and then all this becomes storage, same on every step. And then we'll come down and we'll, because you won't be able to reach all the way down there, we'll probably have a bottom going across there or something. We'll make use of all the space, it's all useful. And as we all know, on a narrowboat, you ain't got a lot of space and every inch counts. So that's the first thing we're on with. That's some timber I put through the other day, which I had a couple of planks, and today we've had delivery of some more rough sawn timber, as they call it. That's straight from the mill. That's another plank I machined the other day, and this is it now. Several planks of tulip wood. These thicker ones here, these are for the strings on those stairs. So we're going to machine those up, PSC them, and then glue them together to make a board of I think it's about 700 wide or something for those steps. So they all get machined and they end up looking like that. And then we have to put a straight edge on it, and then we can fit them to what we need. And they go through the thickness of there to plane it all up. So we get planed timber on each side. And then this is a planer, so you can put that over the top of it, it gives you a straight edge then. Gets rid of any curve along the edge. So you end up with planed up 2 sides and 1 straight edge. Then you can just fit them to what you want then. So we'll be doing all that. So we're underway with the fit out. Looking forward to making all this furniture now. And I hope you learn something from it and maybe be able to use it yourself on any projects on your boat. That things I'm making, if anybody wants anything making, just contact us and we can make it for you. So let's get on with it. Okay, so we're ready to start this machining now. That's them all PSC'd now. So we're ready to, they can now be joined together into boards, all lamels joined up. So what we're doing now is laying these boards out, and we're alternating how the grain goes. Out of that board the grains are going there, that way. So the rays are going that way. So what you do is, if that's that board there going that way, the next board you turn it so they're going that way, and then the next board you turn it going that way. So you do them alternate like that. So you've got Smiley and Mardy Face, and then that'll board, if it's going to cup, it'll want to cup that way, that board will want to cup that way. So when you've got a line of boards, they will actually resist each other. Or if that goes that way, that one will counteract it by going the other way a little bit. It just means the board stays more stable. If they all went that way, you'd end up with a board like that. It could be like that, exaggerated. The whole lot here could just go like that. So I'm just laying them out, so we've got alternating lamels, and it'll keep everything a bit straighter than if we didn't take time and do that. So each Smiley Face up, go in there. Right, so that's, we'll cut that off now, that's oversized. So we'll cut that one off there, and then all we'll have is the last one on there, the short one. So I need 2 sets of them, and then there's a shake in it there, but we miss all that when we cut it out. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to mark all them up now, and then they're all alternating those, and we'll end up with straighter board. That's it. So we've got them all laid out now, they're all cut over length, and now we've got to join them all together, and then we'll just mark them up so we don't get things mixed up. And I use a triangle method. So that saves writing A's and A's and B's and B's and B3 and B4, all that nonsense. Just use a triangle like that, and you know then as it joins back up, everything's in correct orientation. So that's that first one marked up. Glued up now. We'll just have a look. There you go, all lamels are up tight. Nice flat board. So all we'll do is give that 20 minutes, declamp it, and then we'll glue the other one up. So come back after that.